Happy Monday. I hope you guys are having a great morning so far. Let's see if I can share this into my group. If you guys are not in my group, you need to get in my group. I am going to be bringing lots of fun things into that group in September. Let me see if I can tag it really quick. If you guys are jumping on live, say hi. Let me know that you are here. If you are watching the replay, drop a hashtag fearless in the comments below so that I know that you watched. And I can come back and say thank you for watching. And of course, if you ever have questions for me, drop them in the comments below. I do a live free coaching in my free group. I dropped the link to the group below. So if you want to get in there, you can get in there. We are going to be doing like a 5-day free clean eating workout challenge in September. So if you need to change some of your habits and you're not ready to fully commit, then you can get into that group and you can actually get access to all of the things right now. You don't have to wait until we do the challenge. You get access to a free meal plan, and then there are workouts that you can actually start doing right away. And there's also a sample workout for the 100-day program that I'm doing right now. So if you want to try that out, you can. Just add yourself to the group and everything is in there. Okay, so today I want to talk about hope because I made a post this morning about hope. I was the girl back in, I think it was like back in 2014 or 2015, I made this video talking about how hope is not a strategy, how hope isn't going to get you anywhere, how hope isn't going to get you to make the money, to lose the weight, to get to your goals and your dreams and all of these things. And I had somebody come back at me and ask me if I would take the video down. She was actually a coach on my team at the time, a good friend of mine. She asked me if I would take the video down because it's not true. And there is strategy, you know, hope is a strategy. And I didn't really understand her, but I respected her enough to kind of like backpedal a little bit and say, and kind of eat my words, if you will. But I didn't fully believe it. And at that time, I was very much in my masculine energy. I was very much in, we can make things happen. We have to push to have things happen. And we have to do all of these things. But little did I realize that there had been many times in my life where I didn't have hope. And one of those times that I didn't have hope was when my husband and I were about to file bankruptcy, and I used to stay up at night. I'm getting all these notifications, it's driving me nuts. Okay, I used to stay up at night and cry and just think, my son was probably, I had him in February. This was like September, October of 2011. I remember being up at night just crying, thinking, how am I going to give my son all of these things that I want to give him? I don't even own a house I live in. We're about to get our trailer repossessed. We're about to get this, and this taken away from us. We have no credit. We have none of this. We have no way of making any extra income. I literally had no hope at that point, and I was at the point of where I was just going to settle with my life. I was talking myself into the fact that I just needed to settle into this, and I just needed to be grateful for what I had, and this is just the way life was going to be. Have you ever been there? If you've ever been there, drop a 3 in the comments below. If you feel like there is no hope, there is no light at the end of the tunnel, this is just the way your life is going to be, and you're going to have to sit in it, and you're going to have to settle. That's where I was then. And at that time, I didn't realize that I didn't have any hope. Then coaching was introduced to me. That was my hope. I didn't realize it then. And then I went on to grow a business. And at the time, I was watching people just sit back and do nothing with their business. And so I thought, okay, hope isn't a strategy because it's not moving them forward. But little did I realize that maybe they didn't even have any hope. Maybe they had signed up to be a coach, but they didn't see any hope in the future with coaching. And so I had to be the one to show up and pave the way for my coaches and for my clients and for people. It really wasn't until I was in the middle, the deep, dark, like ugly days of my Adderall addiction, did I realize that hope was a strategy. Because even during those days and those times where I wrote in journals, journal after journal after journal, how I just wanted this to end, how I just wanted to stop living my life around this little pill that I was taking, how I just wanted out, I knew there was hope. I knew there was hope because I knew that one day I would be able to jump on a live video and I could share my story or was going to give somebody else hope. I remember searching for hope and not being able to find it anywhere. Like I remember going on YouTube and searching anything with Adderall in it, like I was going to watch. And And if you've done that, there might be some good videos out there now, but like back then, like I couldn't find anything. I wanted hope that I was going to be able to feel normal again. I wanted hope that I was going to be able to have control over my life. And I knew that if I just kept going, if I kept showing up for myself, if I did the best that I could, that I one day would be able to share that, I would be able to give hope to somebody else. That was my hope. That was what got me out of that. And that is what continues. So when people show up and say hope isn't a strategy, it's bullshit. Like hope is part of the strategy. You have to have hope in order to move forward in the things that you want to achieve. If you don't, you're like literally just sitting there and you don't even know what you're like, you don't even know how to get out, right? Like we have to show people the way. We have to show people that there is hope that you can get through what you can get through. I talk to people every single day that message me that they're in the depths of their addiction and they don't have any hope to get out of it. And I can give them the hope. So, you know, the lessons here are hope is part of the strategy. Clearly it's not the thing that like you have to take the action to, but without the hope, I would have never taken the action, right? Like I would have been the girl that was sitting there, about to file bankruptcy, about to think that she wasn't going to be able to give her kids the travel, the Christmas, the things that she wanted to give her. And that might all sound very like, I don't know what the word is, but not grateful for what I had. But have you ever felt that feeling so deep down inside where you're like, I want to give my kids these things. How am I going to give these kids these things? And then you have no hope for it. Like that was the feeling. It was like a gut wrenching feeling that I wasn't going to be able to give the kids the life that I wanted to give them. And hey, Don. And so, you know, that got me through that. So hope is part of the strategy. You have to have hope to move forward, but it's not the only part of the strategy, right? We have to take action, and that could be another video in itself. But the hope is probably the first part of it. The hope will get you through when the motivation fails. The second part of this is we all have some sort of story. We all have a message. We all have hope to give to other people. And that's why I do what I do. I'm not saying that everybody needs to do that, but in some way, you can give hope to another person. And don't ever underestimate that. Don't have somebody, some haters, somebody that just is coming your way, take that away from you to give that to other people, because it is probably the most important gift that we can give people, is showing people that there is hope at the end of whatever tunnel it is that they're going through. No matter how dark it is, there is a light at the end of that tunnel. And that hope is so important to so many people that don't feel like they have any right now. All right, I hope this resonated with you guys. I hope this helped you out. If you guys want to jump into my free group, I'm going to be, like I said, it's going to be so much content in there. It's going to be so much fun. And I will really just show up in there for everyone in there. If you want to do the workouts, the meal plan and all of that, it's in there. I have to go because I have to get ready for a hair appointment. And of course, I'll show you guys my hair later. But if you guys need anything from me, my inbox is always open. If you need some hope, like I'm here. I am not judgmental against anybody or anything that you have done. I've heard it all. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.